What's up, guys? Geeky Boy here. In today's video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Dragon Ball Super episode 123. But before we get started, if you're new to my channel and finding me for the first time, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Alright, guys, let's get started. So, this episode honestly was really good. I didn't expect it to be that good, but it was good anyway. So, pretty much, we start off with this episode where it shows Vegeta basically just laying on the ground, and Goku is pretty much still shocked with the fact that Vegeta is like down for the count. But and then also it kind of goes into it shows ah it also shows like Jiren just pretty much saying like warrior sleep, and he basically turns around, and pretty much this is where like Zeno kind of mimics Jiren, which I thought was pretty funny. And then it kind of goes on to the fact that the Kai, the Universe 11 Kai, is all like saying like, oh yeah, you should be proud that Vegeta was called a warrior, and that kind of just rattled Universe 7, like everyone else there. So pretty much from there, we kind of just go on forward with Goku trying to like fight against Jiren, and pretty much he's actually just doing like he's actually going around Jiren instant transmissioning, and he's actually like landing these like landmines, like these key landmines. And pretty much when Jiren steps on it, he pretty much like it explodes, like all the little landmines around like kind of explode. But he then Goku jumps on this like giant rock formation, and it wasn't until like Vegeta told him, "Hey, Kakarot above you," and this is where Jiren jumped right before he had stepped on the Ki Blast. He jumped like really high and everything, and this is where he was gonna like. This is where Jiren was actually going to attack him, and this is where Goku actually shoots out the Kianzan, and he throws that at him. And pretty much Jiren is just like, he's just like punching these things out of the way. And then he actually grabs one of them and then throws it back at Goku, causing the, rock formation to get destroyed pretty much. And then this is where like Goku and Jiren, they're fighting kind of like at the ledge of the arena. And pretty much this is where Jiren he actually charges his fist as he's gonna like take out Goku, right? But at this moment, what's it called? The Kienzan came back around and actually sliced up the ledge where Jiren was actually at, and pretty much he was like he was gonna be eliminated, right? But at the end of the day, he wasn't, because he was able to use his power. He was actually able to jump on these rock formations and come all the way up. And then from there, Krillin was actually shocked that Goku actually used his technique that he used in the earlier episode, which was like one of the recruiting episodes. So pretty much, Goku goes to Vegeta, and this is where Vegeta kind of gets up in a way, and this is where Jiren is basically just walking through the landmines just like a beast. He's just like walking through it all, and then Vegeta's just like, he's like, man, what a beast. And pretty much from there, Goku and Jiren start facing off against each other, and this is where he charges his fist again, and he basically just throws like his kind of like his real power. He's showing more of his real power against Goku and whatnot. And then from there, we actually have the whole aspect where he actually he went down, he went back to his base form because he saw that real power, and he basically was just punching him like so many times, and he kind of was like amazed at that. So pretty much from there, he said he wasn't gonna give up either, and this is where Vegeta kind of stepped into the fight and whatnot. And Vegeta was just like, I'm gonna beat you, Jiren. And this is where both Goku and Vegeta start powering up. Goku goes Kaioken Blue. I don't know which exactly Kaioken, but he did go Kaioken. And this is where Vegeta's transformation actually comes in. He actually starts like he gets buffer, but also his hair actually starts like kind of like getting like that dark. It starts like glowing, like kind of like dark blue, and he gets a little bit more buff. And then like while he's powering up, he's actually remembering that about Kava, how he told him that when Universe 7 wins, he's gonna wish Universe 6 back when he wins the Super Dragon Balls. So I thought that was honestly a really touching moment. So that was pretty cool. And pretty much from there, they actually the Goku and Vegeta actually start fighting off against Jiren, and they're kind of their attacks are not coordinated, but it's actually throwing Jiren off because like he's like kind of off balance, kind of the way Piccolo said. So they have to what's it called work together because Jiren is not used to them actually fighting 2-on-1. So I'm pretty sure in the next episode he'll be able to get used to them. But other than that, I forgot to mention that the other two fights that we had, like the Frieza against Dispo, and pretty much like Dispo was like shocked that for the fact that basically what he was throwing him around and through the rocks and stuff, that didn't really affect Frieza as much, and Frieza was just like, you know what, this is not affecting me. I'm gonna take you out, and basically he shoots a death beam, and that's where Dispo actually ends up running away. So that's all we got for this episode regarding Frieza and Dispo. And now kind of moving on to Android 17 Gohan and Topo. So pretty much this fight was kind of short as well. We got a little bit more. This is where we had Android 17 shooting off some key blasts against Topo, and of course Topo was shooting off his key blast. Of course, is Justice Flash, and Android 17 uses barrier to block it. And pretty much this is where Gohan came behind Topo, and Topo pretty much grabbed him and just like threw him at Android 17. And then Android 17 told him like, hey, we should stop coordinating attacks. We never fought before. So I'm gonna try to stop him, and you're gonna eliminate me both. And pretty much Gohan was, all right, cool, I will eliminate you. And pretty much Android 17 and Topo, they're fighting each other. And this is where Topo actually grabs Android 17's arm and kind of twists it. And basically after a while, he actually brings up his energy, his barrier, and he tells Gohan to shoot the Kamehameha. And Gohan shoots the Kamehameha, and basically Topo and Android 17 are stuck in the energy barrier. And then towards like the end, he's gonna be thrown out of the ring. You could see that he was gonna get thrown out of the ring, and Gohan basically was like, no, Android 17, and basically he stopped his Kamehameha, and pretty much a chance to eliminate Topo was honestly gone. And Topo was like, "Oh, that was close." So pretty much, I feel like Topo could have been eliminated in this episode, but I guess Gohan didn't want his teammate to be eliminated. But other than that, this episode was amazing. Like I mentioned before, there's actually 7 minutes remaining in the Tournament of Power, so that is kind of crazy. So I'm actually excited for next week. Next week's episode, where it's gonna focus more about Frieza, Dispo, and Gohan. I don't know what's going to happen to Android 17 and Topo, but it's going to be more based around Gohan and Frieza and Dispo. So I can't wait. 7 minutes remaining. Can't wait. It's getting excited. This episode was just amazing. Vegeta's new transformation looked great. And him just keeping that promise of bringing Universe 7 just kind of touched my heart and everything. So I really hope that, this next week's episode is like as good as this week's episode. Other than that, that was great. Actually, a really great episode. Like I said before, if you're finding me for the first time, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and comment down below. I don't know what else, like other content you guys want to see, but comment down below as well. Alright, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Alright, guys, peace out.